Welcome! It's time for Friday Night Marketing! We're gonna rock! We're gonna roll! Get real and bold! Come on, join the show now! It's about to unfold! Get raw, get real, get results now! We're the latest feel, making waves loud! On this stage, we ignite! Every Friday night, brand new fight! Get results now! We're the latest feel, making waves loud! On this stage, we ignite! Every Friday night, brand new fight! In the spotlight, feel the fever! Every pitch and quest! Dreams are big, get bigger tonight. Push the limits, reach new heights. So grab your seat, don't blink an eye. 'Cause Friday night we'll touch the sky. Welcome! It's time for Friday Night Marketing Raw!
Hello. And now the news. Welcome, Friday Night Marketing Raw. Do come join me. Links in the chat. We'll see who turns up. What's going on with the green screen effects thing is because I'm using a virtual background, but for some reason this pile of stuff I'm working on is blending through. Anyway, we'll see if anyone turns up. I'll give it 5 minutes. If no one shows up, I'm buggering off. Easy as that. I don't mind one way or the other. But I hope you've had a good week. There doesn't seem to have been very much going on in I Am Land, but coming up, there is some good stuff coming up in the next week. One thing is called Buyer Traffic Source. Very exciting way of getting real buyer leads to any offers you want at a price that you won't believe. So do look out for that. Yes. Here comes Mr. Miller. Thank goodness for that.
Hello there.
Hello.
I knew I'd make it. God. How you doing?
How are you? I'm doing good. How are you?
All right, not bad. I've had an interesting day. It's been, you know, been good. I went to see Matt Garrett today. He said to say hello to everyone. So
Yeah,
hello
how
to
is he?
everyone from him. Very well by the look of it. Yeah.
Good. What's he? Has he got anything new coming up?
I think they have got something. You know what? We didn't talk about it enough. I
always the
think
way,
they've
when
got
you get-
something that they're working on. But
The last thing he reached out to me was the one where he went, "Hey, we've got Paul and Marie Roberts on board this time," and I went, "Yeah, I'm out."
yeah.
Um,
He's doing something early next month, which is a sort of get together in Cheltenham. So I'm probably going to go along to that and say hello to some people.
Nice.
People like Alex Copeland and Mark Bishop, who I met them once when they did a similar thing years ago, and then subsequently didn't know to go back to anything. So so that should be interesting. But we had a good chat. And a good chat about what I'm doing next as well. So I told him all about, the upcoming project as well. So, but it was very good, very good.
And how are your projects coming along?
Well, I found a way to put other than the fact that I got locked out of GitHub, which is just the funniest thing in the world, being Microsoft cannot maintain their own program without fucking something up somewhere along the line. Other than that, so I've got a new GitHub account, and I've uploaded the code that I've written, which is all in Python, for the desktop app that I made for the next project.
Right.
And I've added an action code into it. And so every time I re-upload that project, it makes a Mac version for me.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm very pleased with that.
That's really good.
It is, yeah. So,
hello, Dan. Hello, Polka.
Hello.
Hello. Apologies on the MIA multiple weeks. How is everyone?
That's no way. I'm good. Yes, that's fine. What have you been up to?
Oh, I've been moving house, haven't I? That's been a drama all of its own.
I bet moving house is always
a
nightmare.
I owe you an apology, Steve. I owe you a video. It's been one of those, and it's like everything just I'm in the office right now, and you'll see behind me is the sodding fridge because it doesn't fit in the kitchen. So I'm like, oh, Jesus. So
we had a moment in the street this week, like we're a fucking soap opera or something, where the next door neighbours had a skip delivered. Not a problem, it's a skip. And then about 3 hours later, they had a massive fridge. I mean, like the American style fridge delivered.
No, that's what this is.
And they couldn't get it past the skip. It was hilarity ensued. But yeah.
So we moved. Obviously, we moved from another house, moved here, and I've moved states as well. So it's been it's a long haul move, right?
Big.
So we got here, obviously. Truck pulls up, getting all the furniture in and all that jazz, and we have to take the bloody door off the hinges to get the fridge in the front door. That was the first warning sign that maybe there's something here not quite right about what was going to happen. And then we get it to sort of where the kitchen is. The kitchen's sort of, it's almost like you've got to almost double back on yourself to get in. And it doesn't matter how much wiggle room or, KY jelly you want to put on the doors, that thing was not going to squeeze in. And then obviously there's all the other rooms like downstairs. None of them had doors big enough to get the bloody thing through. So it's had to come into the office, which has got sort of doors to outside area where we could move it in through. Otherwise, it would just sit in the lounge. So, yeah. So if anyone needs a fridge and is willing to come
and wants to from Mexico.
From Mexico. Yeah.
I don't think the car had survived that journey, to be fair.
I don't know. Your little Kia, it's a nice little runner.
Yes, but you need a chitty bang bang in order to do that.
Oh, tell me about it. Anyway, how did your launch go, Steve? It was
fucking awful.
Oh, was it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what? You disappeared over the right period of time because I think a lot of people have had pretty bad sales over the last few weeks.
Yeah. I see a few things sort of here and there, and it's so funny the people that seem to reach me on Facebook like organically. Very bizarre the people that seem to manage to get through. So I see a couple of things, but yeah, I've not seen any big launches, any big.
I did have this. I mean, it was problem is a not necessarily the right term, but I did end up launching sort of a few days after Kevin Fahey, which wasn't originally on the plan, and then Alessandro dropped a launch in a couple of days before mine as well. So there was other sort of pressures for it as well, which wouldn't have helped. But actually, I think that there's people aren't spending money at the moment. Probably because they're all on holiday, or they're all thinking about going on holiday.
Vacation time coming round, but I also tend to think that there's kind of in the space like the traditional sort of Warrior Plus space, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of fresh leads coming in. We all seem to be recycling the same.
I think that's the case. I
don't think recycling is the right word for this. Resurrecting probably would fit it better.
Well, either way, we're still trying to flog the same shit to the same people,
same stuff to the same people time and again. Yeah.
So yes, definitely. I mean, I haven't. I've just seen actually yesterday my AWeber bill went out, and I haven't sent an email now for 3 months, which is awful.
Right.
I've just been so busy with the high ticket stuff, and it's been like I don't really need the money. It wasn't really getting great opens and whatever anyway.
I mean, that's okay.
Nothing launching, and it just one thing after another.
The momentum sort of died, and that's okay for you because that's not these people really part of your. That's not really part of your business. It kind of is, but I mean, it's not how your main income.
It doesn't pay a whole lot of bills, I mean,
no.
And sometimes it was 4 figures. Sometimes, most of the time, it was 3 figures, right?
Yeah.
So it's not.
I think that's the reality for a lot of people. That a single launch might generate 3 figures for you, but you spent a week promoting it.
Right. Yeah. And how many of them can you fit in a month?
Well, 4 if you're lucky.
Yeah, but I don't.
But there aren't necessarily 4 things launching every month.
I think 3 is the limit because actually you need a bit of time for the list to just cool off a little bit, or I might have something of my own I want to plug. So actually promoting other people's stuff might only be 2 a month.
Yeah.
So
it's certainly not what it used to be. It's certainly, I don't think if someone was to come along now and release a product that said, "Hey, you can make all this money with affiliate marketing," I think that would be
it'll be teaching them what we did in 2012.
I know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey.
So what's this I saw, Andy, about you saying that this is the last marketing Raw ever and someone's fucked up their pricing? I just read it very quickly. What's that all about?
No, it's only the last one on StreamYard.
Oh, right.
So this is the last day for us using StreamYard.
Because their new pricing is rubbish.
Yeah. We stuck with them through some of the increases, but it's got astronomically ridiculous. So we were just like, no. So we're swapping to one stream next week. So StreamYard sent me a 40% discount code this week, but I'm not interested. If they gave us 40% off, it still wouldn't be back to the price we were paying, or even close for the last year. And that's been over the
That's
top.
the problem, isn't it? Mm.
It's this company, though. What's it called? The company that bought it's this Italian company that's buying all the stuff. They bought Evernote and whatever it was as well, and a few others. And they basically they're like corporate shills. They buy the companies, make a
asset
couple of
strip, essentially.
small changes that most people couldn't give 2 cents about. I'll be nice because we are still live. And then it's like, and now the price is 3 times the amount, please.
That would be modest. Usually it's 10 to 12 times the amount.
Yeah.
And the worst ones
that
launch on AppSumo and go, "You're going to get all the updates for life." Oh, lovely jubbly, thank you. And then a year down the line, up yours, you lot. You're not getting bugger all.
It was because it was
Actually-
the life of a hamster. You didn't read the small.
Yeah.
It was Gary
Actually,
the
The
Gerbil.
life of version 1, and now they brought out version 2.
I've
Yeah.
got to give props to. There's a product called Time Bolt, which actually I don't use anymore because
Mhm.
DaVinci's kind of taken over everything that it would have done for me. But I bought that. What was it? 2 years ago now they had an offer on, and I was using it to do YouTube with, and it's brilliant. Basically, it cuts out all of the silences for you, so that you don't have to do it.
Mm.
They have kept that app updated. Now, AppSumo is not the only way that they're selling it, and they were selling it quite well beforehand. But they've kept it updated, and they've made sure that everybody who got it on AppSumo's got all their updates and things. So
There are one. or
it's
two
really
companies
nice
that are great.
once in a while to see one that actually does the thing that they say they're going to do.
The problem's nearly always these companies get to a certain point and get bought out.
Yeah.
Because once you've got a user base, a
Mm.
bigger company will go, well, they just have the user base. They almost don't care about anything else.
Yeah.
That's
Back
that's
in my
a business-
earlier days of IM, I used to buy people's like existing things just to get the customer base. Because someone would do a launch,
Yeah.
from the end, the product was still, and then they'd stick it on Flipper, and if no one else knew about it, you stick in a cheeky bid and win it. But if you pick up a site that, okay, the site was only 6 months, 9 months, 12 months old, but you know it had a launch at this point and it had got so many thousand people on the list, and you pick it up for $500, just subscribers alone, it was worth that.
Mm.
And I did that a couple of times.
I see though people selling their previously launched products from Zoo or Warrior Plus on Flipper. And so it says like, we've only been going this amount of time and we've already done 80,000 in revenue.
Yeah.
And it looks
Yeah, it's
amazing.
just
And you see the prices like 25 grand and there's bids. People are
Yeah.
bidding
Yeah.
on it,
Because they,
Yeah.
they don't know. Because
Yeah.
So like Dyna
you know.
has been on Flipper at one time. I still know if they're still there for a ridiculous amount of money and not that much recurring.
I think it's one of the easier ways to kind of, it's a lot of people, it's their business model. It is the final step of what that, launch, build a product, launch it, use your affiliate network, make as much cash as possible, flip it on,
Sell it
make
on.
another payday, and it's someone else's problem. And I think that's why a lot of programs don't last very long, because they sell them to people who haven't got a bloody clue. And now they've got, a big sort of hosting account. There's no recurring coming in. And actually, there's no new customers coming in because they all came in for affiliate sales, which they don't have anymore. Right.
And if you do version 2, you're already starting that made for exit business with an avatar. So the avatar goes to the buyer, and so there's not even a break in public ownership. Hint, hint.
When's your launch, Andy? Or has it been?
29th.
29th. Are you all set, ready to go?
No.
Oh.
Andy never is.
I mean, yes. As close as we can be, yeah. It's coming together. There are still quite a lot of things to do, but it'll be done.
Are you launching on Warrior Plus?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They've I went to do the approval on this one, and they've changed the rules again. So it's now, it used to be you had to have your main sales page done. You now have to have all sales pages done.
They changed that in the last month because they didn't say that to me when I put mine in.
It's just Andy. They just know what he's up to. It's like, I want to see him all this time, you know. But it's like JV Zoo though. JV Zoo takes every single sales page as its own product.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So everything has its own approval. And I know some people complain because you have to do a whole new product page for each section in the funnel. That does take a bit of time. But they treat it all as an individual product and an individual approval. So sometimes you might have the front end approved and a couple of upsells, but one upsell has been knocked back for something or other, you know.
Right.
So I think it's just really doing the same as what Zoo's been doing for years, you know.
Well, The only thing I obviously have one of the newer people. They came back and went, no, this or the other. So I went, yeah, that's. I thought I could explain it to you,
but then we'd both be wrong.
Yeah, probably. So I just took that bit off the thing, resubmitted. They went, yes, that's fine now, and then I went and put it back. Because once they've approved it, they don't reverse it.
He says that now, but there's just Nathan watching the live stream, and you're going to go down 10 minutes after launch.
Wow.
I don't think they even do that. I don't think they even pull it offline. It just becomes a private offer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they did with that one that we pointed out.
Your mate.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's the thing. That's what gets me. There's these pages that don't even come close to compliance, and they straight through. And then
Well, they probably do the same as you, mate. They've probably got a version that they submit for approval, and then it's a quick change, and you know.
We all know that Billy Dar's pages often have the wrong product name on them until the day of launch.
Well, that's because they're the same thing being launched. He's just
It's
waiting
the same,
for the graphics to change, and you know.
Yeah, but it's possibly too difficult just to do a search and replace.
I used Abacus AI today to ask it the easiest way to make money online, right? And it came back and said, rent out a parking space.
What?
Rent out a parking space.
Probably true.
Near a fucking airport.
The best online business I've ever heard of.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
that was in the
accounts. That was another one.
That was in the news this week. Bristol Airport are going to charge people £15 to drop people off.
Yeah.
That's outrageous.
Well,
It
people
is.
are just going to be they're just going to drop people off outside, aren't they, and tell them to just walk in.
Of course you are.
Well, apparently there's a car park just down the street where you can do that. So I'm not sure it's going to be the money maker they think it's going to be, but you know.
Out you get, Grandma. You can fucking walk to your Benidorm flight. Off you get. You know,
Yeah.
I ain't paying 15 quid to drop you off. That's outrageous. For what is it? A 5 minute? You used to get sort of 5
Oh,
or
it
10
probably isn't that. Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, it's just 15 quid. Bloody hell. Now that's a money maker, isn't it? Imagine how many cars drop people off. 15 quid a pop.
Yep.
At an international airport as well, yeah.
And they're there for seconds.
Yep.
Well, you don't even park, do you? You don't even get parking for that. That's just getting into the.
No, you don't even stop your engine most of the time.
They're not even allowed to charge you for parking if you're only there for that length of time. If you went into a car park and did that, they wouldn't be allowed to charge because you're not actually taking up any of their resources.
Outrageous.
Funny thing is, Bristol Airport, when you get down to the end to where the entrance is to the short stay car park, there's a little roundabout there, right? Or there used to be, if it's gone, then what's going to happen is people are going to drive in, right? They're going to say, jump out here, go down to the end and be turning around. It'll just cause chaos. It used to be £1 to go in there.
Somebody who is smart will figure out where they can run a minibus from. And then that £15 will get spread over all of the passengers that they put on their bus at any one time.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the airport, of course, will respond and say buses coming in are £100.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, 15 quid per passenger.
Yeah.
And because you're a bus, another quid per luggage item.
It's like in the town I live in, there's this big hoo-ha in the local business group where they are planning on moving the bus stop, right? And they're going to move it to currently where there are parking bays in the town. So they're going to lose, they reckon, about 6 parking bays to do this, right? But the thing is what they don't realise is people like me that have a blue disabled badge, I'm going to start parking on the yellows, right? Well, for those that have been to where I live, right, if you park on the yellows, the whole town comes to a grinding halt. So I've messaged the town council to say, hey, if you move the bus stop to where you're planning on moving it, I'm going to park opposite on the double yellow lines legally and watch what happens to the traffic in the town. You know?
I wish I had problems as big as yours, Steve.
Well, I know you're very blessed, and right now I know you've got that Asian girl down below your legs underneath the desk, so you're very lucky, mate.
Well, she's Mexican, but yeah, same thing, I guess.
Yeah, and she has to hide in the fridge as soon as your wife's coming in.
Yeah, that's why Dan's always smiling.
And that's the reason why the fridge is in the office. Confess.
It's not really a fridge; it's another bedroom.
Well, it could well be. Fucking doors to Narnia on that thing.
Yeah.
So, oh, jeez. So
Andy.
you're launching on the 29th, Andy. 29th.
Yeah.
Are you having a JV manager? Anyone we know?
No.
Paula?
I was going to reach out to Paula Marie Roberts, but I think she's busy.
She's busy, is she? Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Lucky enough for Andy.
Yeah, and then my next choice, David Kirby. He wasn't available.
Have you asked a question tonight?
That's the last time asking, or is it
No.
possible as one stream?
Well, we don't know what's going to happen on one stream yet. So
Okay.
Just thinking this could be the last time we ever ask this question. It might, probably not, but it might be the last.
A bit of drama up after you played the G.
Has George Wigan given David Kirby his money back yet?
I think you shouldn't answer it. I think you should just not say anything. Just play the jingle.
Well, here's the shocking thing. You want to know if he's given him his money back? Yes, he has not given him his money back.
Has George Wigan given David Kirby his money back yet?
Last week I said when Andy's going to reach 92, still be doing this, and it'll still be no.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's see.
Has he given his money back yet?
Has he given him his money back? No, and it doesn't matter because they're both dead. Yeah.
I remember when all this was fields.
Jeez.
So there we go. We answered the only question that matters.
Yeah.
There's a second one, but that's not that important.
I think when you switch to one stream, you should bring out a jingle. Has one stream beaten StreamYard?
Well,
Yes.
Don't give up the day job, Steve, eh?
I won't, don't worry. That's why I use AI to do my jingles.
How did it go with you? Last time we spoke, Steve, and it was probably about a month ago. Last time I spoke to you.
Yeah.
How were you getting on with doing that mailing for? You were doing some sort of mailing, weren't you? For some company?
I started, and then my health took a turn for the worse at the start of May with a brain tumor that hit me hard, and so I've been taking it easy at the moment and not doing too much. But I will be getting back to it at some point.
Yeah,
Sorry
we have
to hear
all
about
been
the,
very
brain
surprised. We have
It's
already
benign,
been very
it's benign, by the way, Dan, and it's a pituitary gland tumor, and it's shrinking gradually. So with meds, so it's okay.
Oh, glad to hear you're doing all right. Anyway,
well, we were relieved to find out he had a fucking brain. So
Yeah, that was a big surprise.
he's just taking a call now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my Asian lady.
Yeah, she loved you a long time.
She called Fukum Young, but I'm too old for her now.
Telling you your dinner's ready.
It is actually.
It's a bit late in the UK for dinner.
Yeah, half.
No, people eat really late here sometimes.
Normal for us.
Did you see old mate on the old getting caught out at the Coldplay concert? Did give me a chuckle.
Yes,
That was so funny.
that was brilliant.
I mean, first of all, Coldplay concert, really. Second of all,
The thing is, if it happens, they should have just styled it out. Like they were just good friends having a time at a concert. Because they weren't, it wasn't like he had his tongue down her throat,
Right, exactly.
right, or anything like that. So they could have done, but it was just the way that she ducked, he ducked. They make it so obvious. It telegraphs the guilt and the everything else. And you're like, when you fuck yourself on that. So
Yeah, but imagine how bad it was for the wife.
yeah,
Not that the husband has a mistress, but that he's on a
Goes to
Coldplay
Coldplay.
concert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Embarrassing.
I'm sure she'll get over it when she takes half of what he has, because he's worth a couple of quid, isn't he? So
Not anymore. He's lost his job.
well, he lost his job. He's lost his, what's the Bob Marley song? No
woman, no cry.
No woman, no sky.
Yeah.
So yeah. These people.
Oh, I tell you what, I know that we don't talk politics and stuff on here, but I have got to say if you haven't seen the new South Park episode, I'm not a big South Park fan. I can take it or leave it, but I appreciate if it's on and it's. But the latest one they just dropped, which is on Comedy Central in the UK,
Wonderful, absolutely.
so spot on the money, and
I
really
didn't know anything
The
about it
best-
until last
Who are they ripping the shit
2
out
hours
thing-
ago.
Trump
I
was
haven't
the
seen it
best
yet,
thing-
so I'm
The best thing in the same week or last week, they cashed in $1.5 billion from Paramount for the streaming rights, and then they did that.
yeah, they
Just
kept it
right in your
so
face.
harsh, and they got so many current references. Like there was obviously they were writing and putting that together at the last fucking minute,
Yeah.
and they kept lots of it really quiet so that it would get past and go out. Just absolutely. But if you get a chance to look it up and watch it, it's like 20 minutes and it's very
It's-
funny.
And
I
it's all
don't
over-
care what side of the thing you're on, whether you're a Trump fan or you're not. It's still very flipping funny.
And it's all over YouTube with a comment if you don't have access to the episode.
Yeah. There are clips out there, and all the clips are the best bits. The way they did a whole bit that's obviously AI generated and is actually like video rather than animation, and that bit's already leaking all over the place, and it's just very good.
Did you see a few years ago they did? You always used to get on Christmas Day, the Queen would do a speech on the BBC, and one year Channel 4 did an AI generated version. Did you see that?
No,
I didn't know they did that because they always do an alternative speech with somebody.
Oh well, no.
I didn't know they'd done any.
This was her. Look, just get onto YouTube and search in Queen Christmas Speech Channel 4, and basically they have her doing like a little dance, and it's just hilarious. It was about I don't know 5-6 years ago, maybe more. Might have been 8 years ago. I don't know.
the deep fake one, deep fake 2020.
2020. They got 4-5 years ago.
It's 3 minutes and 40 seconds. I can probably play it now. Hang on.
The first bit's a little bit slow, but once it gets into it, it's hilarious.
Unless they got rid of it. No, they took away the way. Let me just see if the old way still works.
You've got to take away some features if you're going to put the price up, Andy. You know how it goes.
And they have too. Yeah, no, there's no facility to play it in there anymore. Oh, you can look it up in your own time because I could share it with audio, but I can't be fucked. I didn't know that had even been done.
And the funniest bit was they played it on Christmas Day at the same time as the Queen's speech, but on Channel 4. So some people, of course, thought it was the speech. They thought, bloody hell, she's gone a bit off script this year, hasn't she?
Yeah.
There we go. AI has probably come on a bit, mind you, in the last 5 years. Did you see these gorilla videos?
Oh, I've seen so many of them.
Everywhere. These gorilla videos. I also seem to see this sort of trying to think what the political way of saying it is, but I don't really know. But the kind of the white trash trailer park type girl with her grandmother, and she's I just see so many of them, and I don't know whether or not people are using them to make money. Is that the new thing? Are they
Probably. Because, I mean, at
Somewhere
the end
along
of
the
the day,
line,
if
somebody's
you've
gonna
got
make money out
content
of
that
it,
goes
so.
viral and people are engaging with it, doesn't matter if it's fake or it's not.
Yeah. And remember, that's a growing audience.
Well, I did see that something like 60% of OnlyFans girls now are fake AI-generated bots.
The
So
worst thing about that is the people who are
for them,
who are paying know that they're fake AI generated bots,
and they still
as well.
pay.
And they still
Well,
pay.
Well, the noses, the lips, and some other parts were fake anyway, so it was a logical
Difficult
development.
to tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
You imagine, I mean, what, just getting your credit card statement through and you've dropped, 500 quid or whatever on an AI generated woman that's sending you pictures of her AI generated backside. I mean, it's hardly, I just don't see the appeal myself, but maybe that's just me.
Look, I still have an Instagram account where I have it's all about chef's kitchen and recipes. What I subscribe to, and because it doesn't make sense to go to have anything on Instagram, because organic reach out on Instagram is dropped for 1 to 2%, whatever. But those fake animated girls, I'm 18, Asian, and have no tits or whatever. Here's my OnlyFans link. Those idiot things come through timelines all over. They get organic reach. Why? Because there are enough idiots looking at those reels.
It's what they call an organic reach around.
Yes.
Sounds like a launch on Warrior Plus, to be honest with you.
By Billy Dar.
Yeah, I don't know. There is a part of me that thinks, do you know what? How much effort would it take on my part to put together something like that? And how much money could I make? Because actually, I think I could probably do it in about 20 or 30 minutes a day, right? A few days a week. And if it made 500 quid or £1,000, it'd be worth it, wouldn't it?
Well, this is the thing. I don't think you can do it in that period of time. I think you'll end up playing with the AI too much and struggling with the AI too much. And that's why a few people have figured out how to do it and they've built a process to do it. And most people give it a go and then don't. That's why there's not like a flood of them at the moment, because it's still not that easy to generate videos and things yet. It's getting a lot better. It's a hell of a lot better than it was, but it's still not. I don't think it's production ready yet. You need to do an awful lot of extra work around the edges to make it.
It exploded in the last weeks when Rio 3 came out, because that's another step, another big step in the development of AI video.
Well, I appreciate the ideas you can get on here, because it's just occurred to me I don't have to keep taking photos of my own arse. I can just use AI to generate them.
And you can believe
it a lot of time in cloud storage.
And if you put a cleavage around it, Andy, you sell.
Andy Brocklehurst OnlyFans.
Well, the fact that you're promoting his link as a family member is a little bit concerning, Steve. You know, you're not in Alabama. You know.
Any subscribers?
Yeah, and for Alabama, Andy is about 50 years too old for that.
I was thinking of set up as Jilly Ma, internet marketer. It's got got a ring to it, Jilly Ma, and just really does shit,
Yeah. You have been to Kent. You have been to Kent, Andy, and you have been told it's one of the worst places.
I didn't go to Kent. I went to Gillingham in Dorset, not Gillingham in Kent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it a progress?
Nothing to do in there. Is it? Was it?
There is fuck all. I don't know. People from here, right? Shaftesbury's quite a good town. People from here go, oh yeah, I'm going to Gillingham to get this, that, and the other. And I'm always thinking, I never go to Gillingham. Am I missing out? No, it's a string of empty shops.
I mean, we literally probably doubled the number of people in town by going there that day.
Yeah.
How far is it from your place?
Not that far.
Half an hour for me.
Oh.
It was just funny that when we were going through the town and that woman that was still outside this place having a smoke, and we were talking about, I said, oh, I think there's some more shops along here. And she went, you looking for shop? This is all the shops we got just along here. Like really.
All 5 of them.
Yeah, it's shit in it. Thanks. Yeah. Good advert for the town.
Post office, 2 coffee shops, and a charity shop.
Yeah.
Kurt, how are you doing?
Dan, you wanted to see the JV manager. Here it is.
JV manager. I'm not the JV manager. I'm just, co-owner. That's all.
Yeah.
What do you need, Dan?
What do I need?
Yes.
What are you offering?
Dan said unless Paul and Marie reaches out personally, he's not interested.
Well, my thing is this. Andy will give you a reach around.
You're closer.
Yeah.
If you want me to give you a reach around, you know where that makes me, right?
What does it make you?
Behind you.
Oh, there's someone behind you.
Yeah, my daughter.
No one behind me. You all set for your launch, Kurt?
We just got it approved today.
Happy days.
Finally.
Not that means a whole lot in the general Warrior Plus world.
No, but we were getting affiliate requests, but they were landing on the page, and then you know how Warrior's got that stupid disclaimer that goes, this hasn't been validated and checked, and it's just like, it doesn't look good, does it?
No, it has a bad look. Bad look.
So we got that. That's no longer there, and I did just log on earlier and notice that we got a bunch more affiliate requests. I haven't been through all of them yet. The good ones have been approved.
I'll have to sort out links and things on Monday or Tuesday because I've been dealing with Mum.
You'll be also approved anyway, I think. I don't
last time I saw it, it was still on July 4th, so you might be probably somewhere on page 3 now.
Well, it's all right. Hi, Evan. Ding.
That one works.
Let's play. How long does it take to log in a Warrior Plus?
Depends on the Warrior Plus mood.
But now I've got to go to a certain page. So let's go affiliates and watch how long this takes to link in load. Ages normally.
I was reading on Facebook actually earlier on. There was somebody complaining about why has everyone moved off of Warrior Plus. I don't know if you saw the thread.
No, I tend to ignore all that stuff now.
It was just kind of the usual rubbish, really, of people. But one of the points that they put up was, I already have all of the kind of affiliates anyway who'll promote my stuff on Explodely or wherever. So what am I paying Warrior Plus for if they're not bringing me in new affiliates?
Right.
What's that going?
I think that's valid. I think, but I suppose it all depends on how you're going to do your business.
I think it's just tough because obviously when the biggest issue that we had with them when we were launching was their integration with Stripe and Stripe's clear less than love attitude of Warrior Plus.
Yeah.
That was very polite.
We're still live. Really don't need to be sued this week. So I don't think that's ever really been resolved. It sounds like other people are still having the same issues, and it's just
that's very simple. If you have a source that gives you chargeback and there is a certain platform involved all the time, well, tough love then.
Are you guys going to do PayPal on the launch?
Yes.
Yeah. And Stripe, I guess.
Yeah. Bravo. Andy's
Other side.
account.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. Yeah. No, not Steve's.
And I don't care
Not my
really.
account.
No. I mean, I'm in pretty good standing with everyone, so I'm not really.
Sorry, I was going to ask, does Warrior still do the merchant on record thing, or did that die a death?
Have they ever done the merchant on records? I've never seen them do it.
They did.
have.
They were doing it at one point for Brendan Mace.
Yes, because he couldn't get a PayPal
Oh,
account.
yes, no, you're right.
Because the
You're right.
result of that, it died a death.
Right. Because that's quite a big thing now on Zoo, right? The whole they're the merchant thing, and there are a number of high ticket products that I've been speaking with people about recently, who've decided to move their products to JV Zoo to process those high ticket payments, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just because, obviously, you can. I mean, it's expensive, right? It's expensive on a high ticket. You know, you pay your 5% normally, which you'd pay to Zoo. And then you pay it's 3.5% plus $1 for the transaction. So all in, you're at 8.5% plus a buck, which on a $20 product, on a $10,000 product, that's a couple of quid.
So it's somewhere in between Digistore 24 and ClickBank.
So I think ClickBank's 7.5, I think, isn't it?
The thing is, if I was in that business, I'd want that because you think you're taking the risk, and when you're prepared to put through 10K, you know, Gumroad to get over that, they got a 5K cap, and to get over that and to get approved is really difficult.
Yeah.
A 5K cap on the product or a 5K cap on the turnover?
No, selling price of a product.
Selling price per product. Okay.
You can do the most expensive things you can do on Gumroad is 5K one time, and I believe you can do it's either 5 or 2.5K a month.
Yeah, but I still think you're limited on the length of recurring.
With Gumroad?
On Gumroad?
No, I'm sorry, JVZoo.
Yeah, not on Gumroad, you know.
Not as far as I know. You can. I mean, they'll set when you set it up as on a recurring, it will say on a monthly. It'll say one of 1,200 payments, which is like 100. What's that? 100 and something years.
They added it because it's 120 whenever I first set them up.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is 10 years.
Yeah. No.
And we're getting ready to come very close to 10 years for Society 11.
Oh, really? Some of those rebuilds are getting to their age.
Well, in a year and a half, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No. It's 100 and something years. There is a limit. I'm pretty sure it says. I can tell you actually because I've got some recurring in there. I'm pretty sure it says like one of 1,200 or something like that.
It should be easy to say no end.
Yeah, but could.
Yeah, you're right. It should.
But could
It should.
think about what you just told.
I know.
Nobody in that business would have ever thought that a program can make 10 years.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,200.
Yeah, we are not the. How should I put this? And be so politically in
The JV vendor crowd of 10 years ago.
We're just a cut above the rest.
How many vendors from 10 years ago are still selling a product that they've supported for 10 years? I bet you can count them on one hand.
Yeah.
Probably one finger.
Billy Dar. No, I'm joking.
And Alex Jeffries.
There'll be a few, yeah.
Well, it depends. If they relaunch the exact same product all this time.
Art Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
whatever happened to Sol Moraine? Whatever happened to him? I haven't heard anything about him in years.
probably he got
I think a lot of people just
list.
stopped, didn't they?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah,
Right.
1,200 it is, Kurt. That's the limit now.
At least it's a decent limit.
Well, let's put it this way: I'm not going to be around to collect those payments when they die out if they're still paying. And actually, it's a bit pointless anyway, because what's the maximum time you have on a credit card? About 5 years, 6 years. I mean, these cards expire.
PayPal is unlimited.
PayPal, I guess, yeah.
Until cancelled.
And I haven't
Hey,
been
quick
canceled.
shout out while we're still live, because he won't be watching today. But Tom Clark, who's normally here, I believe, is getting married this weekend. He'd be married.
Oh,
He reached out to me
That's brilliant.
He reached out to me a
Do it.
couple of weeks ago to see if I was going to be able to make it. I was like, Tom, I just can't. He goes, I understand. He goes, I knew it was going to be a long stretch. So yes, Tom, all the best.
Yeah. It's too late. He's already done it, Dan. He's already done it. But don't worry, he's punching well above his weight.
He is. He is punching above.
True.
You know, there we go. Anyway, for the rest of you watching on YouTube, you're not anymore.